2023. Happy New Year, everyone. I want to really hear back from the drivers that went out there last night, New Year's Eve, and put in the hours. Couple of questions. How much did you make? How many hours did you drive? What platform did you drive on? What city did you drive in? How many hours did you put in? Right? Was it worth it? Did you share as much as you can? Right? So if you're coming through to the video, do share your New Year's Eve numbers. And again, just a quick recap. What platform were you on? What city? Shout out to you, your name, obviously. How many hours? Dollar amount. Made 65 in 2 hours on Grubhub. So you did food deliveries last night. I'm sure that was very, very busy. People food, right? Because they're partying and they don't want to go out and buy food, so they're ordering in. Marco's in the house. Happy New Year 2023. Can you guys believe it? Where did 2022 go? I mean, 2022, bam, vamonos, gone, adieu, adios, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye. So quick, 0 hours. You put in 0 hours. I put in 0 hours. The first New Year's Eve, I didn't drive. Didn't drive rideshare, didn't drive private clients. First New Year's Eve. Ate well, had a lot to drink, partied hard. David Sinks in the house said I went out late, 2 a.m. New Year's Eve was pathetic, really. Sacramento didn't drive because of the storm. Yeah, North California got really hit really hard last night with all the storms. Crazy winds. Dan's in the house. Michael's in the house. Paul Figueroa in the house. San Diego. 8 hours, $658. That's impressive. 8 hours, $658. And I know that Paul Figueroa drives on the XL platform. So that's impressive, right? You averaging, what are you averaging there? You're averaging about $80. $80 an hour. Happy New Year, everyone. May all your dreams come true in 2023. I wish you nothing but happiness. I wish you nothing but health in 2023. Take good care of your health, right? Make it a good year. Can we believe it? It's the 1st of January 2023. Where did the time go? So I'm not complaining. 2022 was a great year, at least financially. Got a lot of stuff done in 2022, but I also found it one of the most challenging years for gig workers, right? With all the adjustments taking place, the markets opening up, the splits changing radically. I mean, it was 50-50. The next thing we knew, it was 60-40, and it's already 70-30. Several people reported it was like 80-20 last night. But curious, who went out? Who made money? How many hours did you do? Phoenix, Arizona's in the house. San Diego's in the house. How much money did you make? What platform did you make it on? What city? How many hours did you go out? Those are sort of the questions, and then we'll go through, comb through all of that data. I'll go through all your comments and we'll do a follow-up video. We'll sort of like work out some averages per city. We'll compare them to previous years. If you had to just roughly guesstimate, right, or estimate here, this year compared to past years, how did you fare? Now, my guess is there weren't many drivers out there last night, but I do guess that the drivers that went out actually made some decent money, right? And I'm sure the drivers that went out last night were cherry picking like crazy. $730 for 9 hours. That's impressive, my friend. That is impressive. $730, 9 hours, Los Angeles. And do share what platform were you on. I'm really curious to find out. That cannot be UberX. You must have been at least on XL or Black, right? So if you're making $930 in that period you just mentioned in LA, what platform were you on? Barack's in the house, didn't drive New Year's. So I'm back to private trips today, 2 trips tonight, back to back, probably a quick $400. UberX, very impressive. Very, very, very impressive. Who else do we have in the house? So Gino's in the house. Dan's in the house. Destin Driver, Happy New Year. Happy New Year, everyone. Farron's in the house. Yeah, I'm sure there were some pretty dangerous conditions out there if we look from city to city. There's a lot of rain, a lot of storms, a lot of snow last night. Di Guerrero in the house. We're going to keep on fighting in 2023. Gloves up, gloves on. Happy New Year to you as well. Barnes Corporation in the house. Shout out. Eddie Gomez is in the house. Happy New Year, everyone. So tell me, is it off to a good start? Is 2023 treating you better than 2022? Did you sleep in today? Did you work late? Did you work till the early hours of the morning? I'm sure some people were out there till 3, 4 a.m., 5 a.m., right? I mean, I remember the days there was big money to be made on New Year's Eve. They don't care an F about drivers. Well, that's already well established. Anybody do out to do 8 hours or more last night? Lisa's in the house. Heart got crushed after midnight. Jim is in the house. Cheeky Chops. All the morphies were out in force, my bro. They were partying, the morphies were partying hard. Only a few people will that lingo. Only some South Africans will understand that lingo. Eddie says I made $5.30 in 11 hours. Okay, that averages out to about $50 per hour, just under 50. I'd say about $49. That's good. That's good. That's good. $170 in Phoenix, 6 hours. $170 in 6 hours. That's under 30. It's about $28. Should be higher for New Year's Eve. Stayed home, said James. Junkyard. Junk in the house. Who's that? Junkyard mechanic? Junk removal. Crushed it in Sacramento. Crushed it? Share the numbers. If you say you crushed it. $200 in 4 hours. That's $50 an hour. Darling, Happy New Year to you, darling. Did you stay indoors? Did you chill? Did you drink champagne like I did? Did you do like Billy Idol? Sink another drink. Gives me time to think. Most of Dallas was on the road watching the fireworks. Those fireworks on New Year's Eve are always impressive. I had a passenger that changed destination 4 times. That must have driven you crazy. How to kick them out. Jason says, Chi-Town in the house, checking in. Welcome, Chi-Town. Ruben says, hey, Prof, Happy New Year, Ruben. Happy New Year, Scott. 0 hours hungover. 0 hours and hungover. Dan fulfilled my lifelong dream, leaving America in 2023. Cool, dude. New beginnings, my friend. Change is always good. Mix it up. Changing cities is always good. New surroundings, new beginnings. Who's going to be moving in 2023? I'm building in 2023. I'm building a lot of homes. So for me, it's the year of building, the year of construction. About 256 in 4.5 hours. What city was that? What city was that, my friend? Habtab Gabriel, what city was that? 256 in 4.5 hours. That's good. That's good. That's good. Do share your city and the platform. So If you drove on New Year's Eve, if you just say 4 hours hangover, or if you did drive, I drove in this city on UberX or XL or Black or Lyft, I drove so and so many hours and I made so and so much money. DC's in the house, Houston's in the house. Shout out to Houston. Farron, Happy New Year to you, my friend. 2023, baby. We're gonna make it a good one. First day of 2023. It's already halfway. Elizabeth's in the house. What does Elizabeth make? Happy New Year. My Verizon signal here in the Malibu Canyon sucked, so it'll be on and off. 354 in 5 hours, Texas. Uber XL. Good going, my friend. You averaged $70. Well done. I salute you. Good stuff. 256, 4.5 hours in DC. Thank you for sharing. What platform? Was it X or was it XL? Looks like the XLs did pretty well, right? Looks like the XLs did pretty well. I decided not to drive because I don't give an F about rideshare. That's fair. I hear you loud and clear. I respect you. I did 539 on Lyft in how many hours? Dude, Johnny. 539 on Lyft. That's impressive. How many hours did you put in, my friend? 542 in 12 hours. We had a very hard worker called Timothy yesterday. That's impressive. That's like $40-something per hour. Well done on UberX. You're welcome, Dan. I wish you only the best and happiness, Dan. May all your dreams come true in 2023. And that goes for everyone, for you, for your families, for your kids. All the very best from me. Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year from DC. I swear it's all a damn hype. $87 people in the house. We've got 17 like Casiano, UberX, Arizona, no quests, no good. Houston, Uber 322, including tips. How many hours did you do, my friend? You did 322, including tips in Houston on UberX. And how many hours was that? It's really good feedback. I appreciate this feedback because we're going to go through the numbers. I'm going to go through city by city, write down the total, write down the hours, and then we can come with some really clear, concise mathematics, right? James Martin's in the house, Brian's in the house, South Jersey. Wishes everyone a happy new year. Thank you. 438 for 6.5 hours. That's impressive. Mostly on Lyft. Metro Phoenix. Well done. Well done. That's an average. That's a good number there. Lyft. Sorry, my Verizon signal sucks. I'm driving through the Malibu Canyon. I'll share some beautiful pictures. We went down to the beach. Took a nice long walk on Malibu Beach with the kids. Roulette Wheel says it was garbage. It's interesting. The feedback so far ranges from garbage to very good. Uber wouldn't send any rides. Thank you, my friend. 580 in New Jersey. 580 in how many hours on what platform? 402 for LA. How many hours, what platform? So we can get some averages here. So we can get some good data. What city, what platform, how many hours, dollar amount. Arizona, Phoenix was horrific. I just had someone report some really good numbers from Lyft Phoenix, some really decent numbers. 483, 5 active hours. That's impressive. 483, that's about $90 an hour. That's impressive. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Just share with us. UberX is horrible in Phoenix. Do share. If you did drive last night, how many hours, what city, what platform? Was it UberX? Was it Lyft? Was it Lux? How much money did you make? I did well driving Lyft Lux in Atlanta. Good for you, my friend. Jay Moore. 5 hours, $400. That's good. That's $80 an hour, LA. Was that LA? No, that was Long Island. 5 hours, $400 in Long Island, New York. Comfort and Excel. Very good. Great feedback, Stella. Great feedback. 482 in 7 hours in DC, mostly Excel, says Craigslist Goon. Thank you. Excellent feedback. And then we have Houston on UberX 322 for 9 hours. Less $50, the flat tire. Oh, pain. Sorry about the flat tire. That sucks. A flat tire on New Year's Eve, just as you're making money. Ouch. Sorry about that. Thank you, Dan. Love you, my brother. I appreciate that. 14 hours, $700 on Lyft. Very impressive. Very impressive. That's about almost $60 per hour. Pittsburgh, 3.5 hours, $173 on Uber. Great feedback, Stanley. Well done. For 3 hours, that's good, man. You're averaging almost 60. That's just almost 50, about 58 an hour. That's good. That's good. I'm just taking it. I didn't drive last night, but I'm taking a guess that there might have been fewer drivers on the road, and the few drivers that were on the road did pretty well. So far, the numbers look pretty decent. And considering that there weren't many surges and bonuses going on, people were complaining pre-New Year's Eve that there were not many great incentives out there. Maybe many stayed at home because of that. But I guess the people that did well last night, or hands up who was cherry picking last night. I hope if you did drive, you were cherry picking, because the trips should have been coming like this, right? The trips should have been coming like this. If you could have just cherry picked all the good ones. You know, I can see 740 for 8 hours, Boston. I salute you. Excellent. 740 for 8 hours in Boston. That is, you know, that's $90 an hour. That's $90 an hour. Bowie's in the house. Joel's in the house. Uber suppressed the surges. Where did surge baiting take place? Tell us, what city? I'm sure there was a lot of surge baiting going on city by city. I am sure surge baiting was rampant last night. Sun's going down here in LA. I'm on the way to the airport. I'm on the way to LAX. Probably going to do a quick coffee stop. A little boost. Chandler, Scottsdale, shout out to you, Cassiano. I know those cities. I used to stay in Scottsdale. Had a home in Scottsdale, and for a few months. Veritas is in the house. Happy New Year. All the very, very best for 2023, my friends. To you and your families. Rock on. 2023. Make it your year. Make it your year. Make it a good one. I think 2022 is rather rough for a lot of people. Interesting year, 2022. Gotta say that. I mean, business-wise, if I look at my various businesses that I run, it's one of the best years I had. It was a crazy busy year. Everything. On fleets, in the limo company, my online companies, Gig Rocket, building Airbnbs. For me, it was a good year. I cannot complain. But it was a challenging year. Challenging year. 2022 was a lot of challenges. Thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up to you guys. Thumbs up to you. I'm giving you guys the thumbs up for 2023. This is for you. I'm hitting your like button. Every subscriber out there, I am hitting your like button. I appreciate you. Thank you for amplifying the voice. Thank you for fighting. Thumbs up, everybody, thumbs up. Chicago's in the house, had good surges, good for you. Happy for Chicago. Elizabeth, you are appreciated, my dear. And we did very, very well for that lady. We literally saved that lady. In 24 hours, we saved that lady. We saved her residence, we saved her car. So you guys did that. I just made the video, contributed some money, and the rest you guys did. Even doesn't matter, people were donating $5, $10. We definitely helped Vicky. Vicky, write a beautiful letter to all the people that supported you and helped you on New Year's Eve. Right? So I'm expecting a good letter from Vicky. You guys rock. Rock and roll, baby. 2023. 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, 2023. Gonna be a good one. A very good one. A very, very, very good one. 2023 is gonna be a great, great year. Oh, beautiful time of the night. Sun's going down. Sun is going down in LA. And it was pissing rain the last 24 hours, like non-stop. More storms coming. Yeah, Uber, stop surge baiting in 2023. I went for this amazing long walk, stunning long walk. The ocean was so rough. It was just beautiful. There were pelicans everywhere. On Malibu Beach, I went for a nice, beautiful long walk and then took all my kids, my wife for dinner. It was an amazing day, just nice, chill day after a party night. Partied last night, no regrets. A lot of alcohol, a lot of food. A little bit of a hangover this morning, not bad. So we're going to see a lot of interesting things roll out in 2023. 810. Well done. Arkansas. No bonus, $350 from 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. That's 6 hours. So you averaged about almost $60 an hour in Arkansas. Brian K says Uber only. You did a little bit of Instacart. I hope Instacart paid you well last night. Happy New Year, Coach. Happy New Year to you. 300 in 3.5 hours. Well done, man. That's like an average of just under $80. Well done. It's not bad going out for 3.5 hours and making almost $300. Utah in the house. Shout out to Utah. Where are you in Utah? Salt Lake, where are you? Jeff is in the house. Highest Uber surge I saw in SLC was $20. Happy New Year. Waymo cutting into Uber Phoenix. Really? Do you think Waymo is already cutting into the Uber drivers' earnings? Are you pretty sure about that? You think it's affecting that's interesting. That's good feedback. Do you believe that Waymo is already cutting into earnings? Very interesting. Wow. Waymo's already taking a chunk. That is excellent feedback. I honestly didn't see that coming for the next few years, but if Waymo, if you can already say that Waymo is cutting into your earnings in 2022, 2023, that's astounding. Not everything that shines is gold. Exactly. I like that. Got 68 people in the house. Do share. Not in the top 10. Was 2021 your best year? Awesome. I like that drivers keep notes. You know, like for example, if you're comparing, you got your 2021 numbers, you got your 2022 numbers, you got your 2020 numbers, you can say, hey, you know what, 2021 was my best year. But so far, I mean, I've been reading out a lot of the numbers, been really good averages, you know, over most of them over $50 per hour. And I can only assume that there was a lot of cherry picking last night where people said, you know, there's tons of trip bookings, so let me just take the very best, right? Because I'm sure if you drove 3 hours, you'd be busy, or if you drove 6 or 10 hours, you were busy. But the question is, you know, how many trips did you cherry pick in those 10 hours? You've got to cherry pick the best. So it looks like a lot of cherry picking took place last night, which is great. You know, where you declining the trash, just taking the good ones. That's the way to work. That's working smart. 75 an hour cherry picking. I love that. I love hearing that. Just one line, I made 75 an hour cherry picking on average. Excellent. That makes me happy, because that basically, to me, that means you didn't put up with the BS. You didn't accept the BS. You took what you believe was right and you turned that into $75 per hour. I love that. That to me is complete, somebody working with business sense, right? Versus, oh, I'm just going to go out there and see, you know, take every single trip. No. Last night you could cherry pick as you wanted to. Harrisburg, 360 in 9 hours. 360 in 9 hours. That's about 45 an hour. Good. Good job. Good job. See in front. That's sort of like shows you I'm heading into those dark clouds over there. Surges and bonus. Surges and bonus, my friends. Weird thing in Chicago. I'm going to read all of that afterwards. I'm driving right now, as you can see. Made 480 in 11 hours. You know, that's at least 45 an hour. Good for you, my friend. That's good money, man. That's good money. Almost made $500. That's good money. I'm saying this carefully, but I think the evenings turned out well because people really declined the trash, right? Sounds like you all worked smart and accepted the really, really, really good trips. I mean, I had an offer for $1,500 to be booked out the whole night, which would mean a lot of driving, but I turned it down. I turned it down. Just couldn't see myself driving last night. Work smarter, not harder. I love it. Right place, right time, and cherry picking. Right place, right time, plus cherry picking. Instacart, $250 in 3 hours. Wow. Good for you, man. That's great. $230 in 3 hours, it's about $75 an hour. It's great. On Instacart, 3 hours. Very, very good. Shows you know what you're doing on Instacart. You know what you're doing. Go out there for 3 hours and make that type of money. You know what you are doing. I like that. It's only 5:15 here in LA and it's already dark. Let's see, let me show you. I had a very good offer but turned it down. Jeff's in the house. Happy New Year. Thank you. Appreciate you. Roulette wheel, $5. Had a super drunk rider. I was going to pick up, end up canceling, and heard them asking why I'm taking off. Because you're drunk. You're drunk as a skunk. That's why. Jessica's in the house. Jessica's in the house from Phoenix, Arizona. We welcome you. Got 61 people in the house. Please hit that like button. Look, there's a lot of good data here. A lot of good data. We're going to break it down. I'm going to go through all the comments, all the cities, all the hours, all the dollars, and I'm going to break it down. Jessica just sent me an email. $42 likes. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Happy 2023. Can you believe it? We are already in 2023. Yeah, did you guys encounter a lot of drunk riders last night? It's quite stressful driving drunk people. It really is. It's like you have to babysit them. Got to make sure they don't hurt themselves. It's quite hard. Roulette wheel in the house. In the house. 2023. No puke zone. Got to have your stickers. Got to have your bath bags ready, your vomit bags. Lot of alcohol flowing last night. Lot of alcohol. Biggest alcohol night of the year. Always be people that throw up on New Year's Eve, sadly, unfortunately. And that's all you need. Somebody had a flat tire, they said, so that ends their night. I guess somebody vomiting in your car, that'll end your night. No bueno. Yeah, if a rider is being assisted by 2 other people, cancel. Smart move. That means you got 2 guys that are not ultra drunk taking care of 1 person who's ultra drunk. Cancel. If they're so shit-faced they can't even get in your car, I would just cancel. Forget about it. You're just going to have so many problems. If they're so shit-faced drunk, they can't even enter your car, they don't even know how to get in your car, you might as well just cancel and drive away. It's just asking for trouble. Yep, sadly only do full background checks. Higher right and checker. Full background checks on the drivers, but not on the riders. That's true. Maybe that'll change. I don't see that happening in 2023. But hopefully there's more vetting. I truly hope there's more vetting of riders in 2023. Safety's got to be a big one. Let me see if we can get a front view here. Yep, we're on the road. Cruising down the highway. Cruising down the highway, passing Santa Monica right now. Oh, trip radar. Trip radar, what a dangerous, stupid invention. Trip radar, what a dangerous, stupid invention. I mean, trip radar, I don't know who came up with that, man. That's just the most dangerous thing. You take your eyes off the road. You got to hastily make a decision while you're driving. No bueno, no good, my friends. Trip radar equals trash. I mean, it's like the auction house for the trashiest of the trashiest trips. That's what trip radar is. It's an auction house for trash trips. $10 hours in Miami, $4.38, which means you average $43 an hour. Good going, my friend. Pretty good for Miami. And they're ripping those Florida drivers off, man, big time. I think Florida drivers are being ripped off the most by Uber and Lyft, sadly. All right, I'm so ready for my coffee. If anybody's down there by LAX, by Starbucks, I'll treat you to a coffee. Again, thank you for rallying around Vicky, the 63-year-old lady on GoFundMe. We really helped her out of a crisis. Be proud of you. Thank you, guys. 70 people in the house, 43 likes. Smash the like button. Looks like this. They're ripping everyone off. It's brutal. It's absolutely brutal. What they are getting away with, it's unbelievable. I mean, it's not even funny. The split is not even funny. 70-30, 80-20, it's brutal. We've got to fight, my friends. All right, so if you're coming into this video, I'm in California. I'm in Los Angeles, out like Calabasas area. It's BS, absolute BS. So Pancho's, is Pancho in the house? So again, I want to wish you all a very, very happy 2023. May 2023 be filled with happiness, health. May all your dreams come true. I wish you nothing but the very best. Go chase your goals, fulfill your dreams. And if you are coming into this video at this stage, very, very late, please let us know what city you drove in. Did you drive New Year's Eve? How many hours did you drive? What did you make dollar-wise? What platform were you on? Were you on Lyft, UberX, or Uber XL? The city, of course, hours, and the amount. Just leave it there and I'll make a follow-up video. There's so much good data there already that you have shared in the last 40 minutes. Tons and tons of good data for me to disseminate, break apart, so I can do some math, run some numbers, and we can run some averages. But it sounds like a lot of cherry picking took place last night, which is excellent. And it sounds like drivers were making anywhere from $40 to $75 an average per hour, which I think is good. And that is with very little surges floating around, with not many rewards being offered. So it goes to show that cherry picking does work. Ignoring trip radar does work. If you have upfronting, you only pick what makes sense to you per mile, per minute. All right, my friends, I will be back tomorrow, January the 2nd. Today we have January the 1st, 2023. We're in a new year, and rock on, my friends, rock on. God bless you all. I'm right by the airport right now. I've got to pay a little bit of attention to work again here. And be safe out there. Be safe. I'm leaving. Jesse's in the house. Everyone, Happy New Year. I'm out of here. Please be safe. Be alert. Be safe. Have a good night, my friends. Be safe.